Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to the channel. Mando here, and Jack Vader by my side as always.
All right, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, birthday yesterday.
Yep.
All right, had a big party. Good times, good times. You have a good time?
I had a very good time.
And you got a few items, and one of them being Star Wars. Well, you got a couple things Star Wars related.
Yeah.
So, Mando wants to go ahead and do his first review, so we're going to do that today. So, Mando, take us. What do we got today?
Today we got the Mafex Mandalorian.
Mafex Mandalorian. All right, man, let's jump into it, man. Let's get into the package. What do we got here?
First, we have this open window box with the clamshell inside, so you can see the figure and all of its accessories.
That's pretty cool, man. Anything cool about this box you like?
And another cool fact, if you turn it around and you open this little tab, you can see that it says, "This is the way."
This is the way. That's awesome, because this is the way, isn't it not?
And on the back, you can see the figure itself and all of its accessories and a little bit of poses.
That's pretty cool, man. Nice little box. Something you're going to hold on to, you're going to throw this thing away?
I'm going to definitely hold on to this one.
Collectability, or you're just going to use it for storage?
Collectability itself.
Oh, all right, man, let's get that out of the way. Let's move it on along. So, man, a lot of stuff here, guys. So this thing comes with a ton of accessories. Mando went ahead and did one of his setups. So, Mando, you got everything here for your birthday? No, you had one before.
Yeah, I had one of these Dark Troopers before.
Dark Troopers. These are Hasbro, correct? The Black Series?
Hasbro Black Series, yes.
Hasbro Black Series. So he's mixing these up a little bit. Looks pretty cool. So we got the Mandalorian. He's impaling one of these Death Troopers.
Dark Troopers.
Dark Troopers with his what is that?
Beskar Spear.
Beskar Spear. That's pretty cool. That comes with the set too, right?
Yes.
So everything comes with a set here except for the 3 Dark Troopers. Okay, with that said, let's get these Dark Troopers out of the way and let's get Mandalorian on over here. Moving on over here.
That is okay.
Let's sent Mandalorian over here. Yeah. Let's get into the accessories first. Before we get into the figure, okay, let's get into this plethora. Starting over here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprues with sets of hands on them. This one here had a set of sprues on it too, but you used it already, correct?
Yes.
And it comes with a set of fists. So we got overall, we got a lot of hands here.
Yes.
A couple of these look very similar. What's the difference between this one and this one, Mando?
This one is for the tuner or his rifle.
Okay, so for the disruptor, with the disruptor tuner fork looking thing.
Yes.
Okay, and what's this one here for?
This one is for his pistol or revolver.
Okay, so man, a lot of choices with this thing, and we're gonna go through some of these hands shortly. But man, let's get through all the accessories first. We got 2 Grogus, one in the bag, one out of the bag. Yes. Any articulation at all?
A little bit of hand movement here with his arms, and then a little bit of head.
A little bit with the head. Okay,
Same
we got the
thing
head
here.
movement on now. We don't have to mess with that. Just leave it right there. So you got a little bit with the head and head here and arms.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Moving along. What do we got here? This is one of my favorites, actually.
The Dark Saber. It looks exactly like the show.
Just like the show, man. I wish that thing would light up somehow. Maybe you could put a battery up behind it. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So you got the ignited, and you have the hilt with, so you can put that on right on the hip, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So does he got a spot on the body for him or not?
I believe not.
Okay, so there's a lot of spots on the figure 40s rifles and stuff, is it not? Okay. Moving along, we got 2, not 1, but 2 disruptors. What's the difference here?
This one has no strap, and this one has a strap so you can attach it onto his body.
So just different ways of hooking it up.
Yep.
We got this one with the effect. It comes with a blaster effect. That's removable, correct?
Yes.
So we just went ahead and stick that on there. Now this one here, this is a little controversial here. We can't figure out nothing about this. So we went to other YouTube channels. We can't figure it out. There is no spot on his gauntlets where you can put this in, and this is like a piece of metal grappling hook. And man, I wish we could figure it out. Maybe you could somebody was doing the tacky tape on the side or something. But nice little grappling hook. There's just no spot on his gauntlet for it.
Yeah, sadly.
But moving along, what do we got here?
Right here we have his pistol.
Nice. Is that good? Does he got a spot on his body for that?
Yes, it's on his hip.
So he's got a holster for that. And what is this here? That's the vibra knife?
Yes.
What episode was that in?
I think that was in season 3.
What were they doing with it?
He was fighting the other Mandalorian.
Okay, I remember now.
The big blue one.
Okay, and this is one of my favorites. So
the whistling
bird. So that's the rocket that shoots out of his gauntlet. We're going to show you how that goes onto his gauntlet in a second. Basically, just got to remove a piece and add this back in there, correct?
Yep.
Okay, this here actually is just a accessory. I just wanted to show it to you. This attaches to one of the disruptors and has this little tab where it plugs into the body, and this belongs over here with that set up. And then of course we got the jetpack, which is it's got a plug into the back, correct, with the figure. So that's going to plug right in, and we got the other
It's the flame piece for his other
Other gauntlet.
Side of the
Okay,
gauntlet.
so this is this flame piece already hooked in, or is it?
It stays there.
It stays there. So this is non-removable. So you have to unhook the piece of the gauntlet, plug that in, correct?
Yes.
We'll knock that out in a second as well. So we got two heads. What's going on here?
We have the Din Djarin head, and then we have the other helmet head just with the flashlight on.
With a flashlight. Okay, so you can't remove the helmet from the head.
No.
So you got the regular helmet, you got the helmet with the flashlight, and you got the Din Djarin face.
Yes.
All right, guys, lots of accessories. Now let's move it on to the main course. Bring that Mandalorian figure over here.
There you go.
Mando, take it through some poses. Start with articulation. Start with the head all the way down. Show me what we got.
So you have a lot of neck movement, and the cape is actually bendable with a bendy wire.
And I want to bring up, this is the 2.0 figure.
Yes.
There's two Mafex figures. This one has the extra neck articulation to get those flying poses you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So talk about the shoulder and the elbows and all that.
So this little armor flap can go up and down, and it has a double jointed elbow.
Awesome.
And it can also swivel his wrist.
Okay, and this comes with the one set of fists, and those come off as well, correct?
Yes, these all come off.
Okay, is there any waist articulation, torso articulation?
Yes, he does not have an ab crunch, but he can just twist like this.
Awesome. Okay, is that the holster? Can you put the pistol into the holster right now?
Yes, I can.
Let's see how that looks. Okay, and can we see the hip articulation? Leg articulation.
Oh.
There you go. Moves all around, 360 ball joint, double jointed knee. What's that piece that fell off there?
So this is actually the back of his belt, so you have to stick it back there.
Oh, so he's got a ton of accessories and stuff. And I was telling him earlier, this isn't, I mean, it's a figure, but it's not really like an action figure like one of these where you can kind of bang around, because this has a ton of removable little pieces. Okay, let's get that flamethrower effect onto, show them what you did there, show them what you did
So
there.
you have to take this piece off about right here, pop it off, and then it just slide, you just have to push it in right here.
Plugs back in? All right, set that up. Nice, nice, nice. Can we can you demonstrate how to change out one of the fists? One of the hands? Just take it out, just use the ones that's already off the sprue. We don't want to break, don't even worry about that right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
so
this
that goes on.
So you just take this one off.
Okay.
So you just take this one off, and then you put any other one that you want on. You just have to stick it in there. They're a little tiny, but you can just put them on there.
Gotcha. So that's not a pain to do at all.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's do the whistling birds on the other side, please.
Okay, it's actually this tiny part, this little circle thing right here.
You got it?
Yes, and it's this little circle part right here, and then
See, because it's got the actual, that's where the whistling birds come out. So flip it around. That's where they actually come out in these little holes right there.
yeah.
Okay, so let's get that piece over there.
And then you get the whistling birds, and then it just goes in right into that little hole, right, like that. Oh, sometimes this happens.
This happens sometimes, and that's the thing with these figures. They're made to, if you overcompensate, they will pop off before a little break.
Yeah.
So, nice little effect there. That looks really good. Okay, that looks really cool. Okay, let's do the backpack.
The backpack?
The jetpack.
Okay. This one is a little more trickier.
Is it?
So you have to pop this whole back piece off.
Okay, let's get that off.
It's a little tricky because I don't have nails right now.
Let me do it. I got this spudger.
Okay, thank you.
So what I want to do is pull that to the side. Let's get that spudger. Okay. You get the other plate, or it just plugs into there?
It plugs in here.
Okay.
But the weird thing is, so there's a jetpack, and then there's a back to the jetpack. This,
no, okay. So this is
comes off.
this is the other plate that you can put back here. So if you wanted to, you could just leave this one on. That's his other back plate. So you got two back plates.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So it actually comes with two back plates, and this one has the plug-in for the jetpack. You want to do the honors? All right. Can you get the?
These are the flame effects.
The flame effects. You get the flame effects in there.
These ones are pretty easy to plug in. You just shove them in there. They hurt a little bit because the spikes in the front.
Spikes in the front, the flames? All right. You just want to make sure that cape goes to the side when you do that. That is awesome. Get that shoulder belt back over there. You got to put that back up. There you go.
Yeah. That thing's back on there.
Okay.
Okay.
So what does this stand here?
This one can, okay, so they can all connect together like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Go ahead, grab it.
this right here is the big stand, so you can just plug it into one of these 3 holes.
Okay, go ahead and stick it in there. Let's get Dinjarin standing up. Let's get some final thoughts on this thing. This thing is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just moving all the pieces off to the side. We lost a hand too.
Oh. Yeah, some of these pieces are pretty loose. This bottom one goes here under his legs, like that, and they do sometimes snap off.
I got it, but let me see it.
It's okay.
All right, so you gotta be careful with that because that'll pop right off.
Yeah.
This one goes between his legs and bring him to the hips right there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get his other hand on there. You just gotta be careful with these things because everything's very, very finicky with the Mafex.
Yes.
All right, so let's get some final thoughts on this thing, Mando. So as far as accessories is concerned, what would you grade the accessories with this?
I think they're really good, but this is really annoying because I spent like half an hour
Trying to figure out where that goes.
Yes.
Other than that, I mean, are you satisfied with the amount of accessories that come with it?
Absolutely.
I think this is probably the biggest accessories haul I've ever seen in my life. I'm not very, I didn't really know about the Mafex figures that well, but after I seen all this, man, I was actually blown away. The amount of stuff that just comes with this thing is insane.
Absolutely.
And we haven't even gone, I mean, we take the time and go through these different helmets. There's just the detail, like when they put I mean, they got a completely new helmet on there, just put the flashlight on because they didn't want to put just a flashlight. That's pretty cool. And you got the head. I mean, wow. Oh, you got like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 10 different pairs of hands. I mean, this is to me, it blows me away.
Yeah.
As far as the paint is concerned, what do you think about that?
The paint is absolutely amazing. Like even these are painted. You can see the rope on it.
You see the mud on his boots.
Yeah, I can see the mud all over his boots.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Mafex figure. It's second to none. And this was about $100, right?
Yes.
And I mean, you're gonna get what you pay for. So I mean, you can get a Mandalorian figure from the Black Series. It'll be about $40, you know, versus this, and it comes with all these extra parts, and it's got more articulation than I know what to do with.
Yeah.
He loves to sit there hours and just take a bunch of pictures. Check us out on Instagram, Jack Vader on Instagram, because I'm always posting his little. You know, I'm always finding little stuff posed up everywhere, and it's really awesome. So, man, comes with the 2 Grogus. What do you think, man? This thumbs up?
Yeah, double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up. The articulation, man, it's
out of this world.
There's nothing this thing can't do. So I would go ahead and recommend this. I wouldn't even mind having a whole army of these, man. if I knew that you could get every figure that you wanted, man, I would probably start collecting these because these are absolutely amazing. Yeah. They're almost like like a masterpiece version of the figure at a 6-inch scale.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that good. So thumbs up from me, thumbs up from you.
Yeah. Happy
birthday, Mando. Many more to go. And man, you want to take them out tonight since it's your birthday.
Everybody, may the force be with you.
May the sun be in your face, may the wind be at your back.